From the beautiful sunrise of Butte Mountain to the studio, here with Rick Sprinkle. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rick, you're here with the Jackson Rotary Club this morning.
That's correct.
Here to talk about the Amador County Fair. Big supporter of the Amador County Fair.
Yes, we do the margarita booth, the wine booth, and we support the Destruction Derby on Sunday night.
Okay. A few years, well, quite some years back, the Rotary Club actually took over the Destruction Derby.
Yep, and it's been one of the more popular derbies in all of Northern California. We even have other county fairs coming to us to help us run their destruction derbies because we do such a good job.
Sure, and do we know if the tickets are sold out yet, the grandstand tickets?
If they aren't, it's very close.
Right. If you don't have your ticket and you want to attend, you probably need to make the, you can probably call the fair office at 245-6921, I believe, and they could probably...
Yeah, they'll be able to tell you whether or not you need to make the trip down to buy a ticket or not.
Oh, you know what, I did hear that they do, that they save a couple seats and then they put them on sale, and people actually get there early and
stand in line and hope that they get one of the...
Right.
I think there's 20 or 25 tickets that they save till the day of the Derby.
Wow.
But people stand in line for hours just hoping to be the lucky ones that get in the door.
Right, what a great turnout. Wine tasting.
Well, actually, we do the wine booth. We have significant donations from different wineries in Amador County, and that's all we pour is wine from Amador County vineyards. We're up to about 30-plus cases that have been donated so far this year to support our fundraising efforts at the wine booth.
Great. And that's
it's
kind
wine. It's wine by the glass.
Right.
It's not the wine tasting event on Friday.
Right.
But you'd be surprised how many people come and warm up for the wine tasting event at our wine booth
or
on
finish
Friday
off.
afternoon. That too, because the bands are playing there in the evening, and it's a nice venue up on Picnic Hill there.
Right, exactly. Kind of behind the Pokerville Hall,
right
around the back, around the art exhibits.
Yep.
Always get a glass of wine, drink that, and then head in and check out the art. Not a bad place to be.
No, not at all. We also do the margarita booth down on the main street.
Okay.
We've had lots of requests for us to switch over to actual margaritas made with tequila, but for the longest time since I've been involved, we use agave wine instead. It's a little bit less intrusive. It's also a little bit harder to get too many margaritas in you.
Right.
And it's a little less costly for us to get the right kind of license to be able to serve margaritas at the fair.
Sounds like a wise choice across the board.
I think so. Regular and strawberry margaritas, blended, rocks, salt, no salt, lime, no lime.
Right.
You come up and order whatever you'd like. We have to go through that step by step with everybody because nobody is exactly sure what we have to offer.
Right. Tell me what the significance of this little bird here.
Well, margaritas in Margaritaville.
Oh, okay.
So we play a lot of Jimmy Buffett music while we're serving margaritas down in the trailer there.
Okay. How many members do you have in Jackson Rotary?
54 now.
Okay.
Always looking for new members. Meet every Tuesday evening at Teresa's in the banquet room at 6 o'clock. Enjoying ourselves. All the members are required to put in a couple of shifts in the booth or in the margarita trailer. So we get a lot of support from the members for this major fundraiser for us. There are also 4 wineries that have historically been made significant donations to the wine booth, and that's Cooper Vineyards,
yep,
and Sierra Ridge, along with Deaver and Vinonacetto. They've been very supportive over the course of the years.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a couple of glasses of each of those myself in the past few years.
Well, one of the things that we have sort of unofficially the members do when they are in the wine booth is to taste a little bit of each of the wines because we have to be able to tell all the fairgoers, exactly what there is to offer and what they might like when they come up to the booth and ask for a particular glass of wine. Nothing
wrong with being familiar with your product?
Well, I think so. I think that's always a good idea. We just have to be careful that the Cooper wine doesn't disappear before we open.
Right. I'll be upset when I show up there to get it. Great. Well, give us a little bit of background on Rotary internationally, the eradication of polio.
Yeah, we're still, that's one of the big international pushes with Rotary, and Bill Gates has been very, very supportive in providing matching funds in the hundreds of millions of dollars every year. We have, I think it's still just 3 countries where there's still outbreaks of polio. And in most of those countries, it's because of the political situation. They just aren't interested in having Rotary or doctors or nurses come in and give the vaccine to the kids. So, but we're still working on it. The goal is still to get to wipe out polio certainly in my lifetime.
Right. Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate your service with your club, and we appreciate you coming in here this morning talking about the Amador County Fair.
We're open noon to closing every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both the margarita booth and the wine booth.
Okay, get out there and support your local Rotarians who are giving back to our community. Rick, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Cam.
Nice to see you. We're going to run to an ad break. We'll be right back. Andrea Bonham's going to speak with Jackie Vaughn. Stay tuned.